My brother, what are you doing? No! Don't fall! So you're here because you want to get better at Battlebit Remastered. I mean, anybody can rock up on playtest day, pick up an assault rifle and get some kills. But you're here because you've done that. You've gotten the kills and you're looking for something more. You're ready to score some epic kill streaks and you want to learn the very best from a pro player. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm not a pro player. In fact, I'm quite a middle of the road player. But I can share with you what I've learned over the last year or so in these playtests. So if you're interested to hear what I have to say, pull up a chair, make a coffee, get yourself comfortable. And if you're in good form, maybe go down below, leave a like on the video, that'd be fantastic. So I'm guessing many of you have played Battlefield, you've played Call of Duty in the past, maybe you've even played more tactical games, Hell Let Loose, Squad, Arma 3, that kind of thing. Well, what you're going to want to do in Battlebit Remastered is you need to slow down your pace if you've gotten accustomed to these other games. I find running and gunning will only get you so far. There's usually 127 players per team, which means your flanks aren't going to be super effective. If you're just rushing around, you're going to get yourself killed. A really useful thing in this game is the footsteps are incredibly fucking loud. So just slow down. You can usually hear people coming towards you. Get yourself a good pair of headphones and just kind of wait for them to come to you and take them out. Easy peasy. Now, for most of us, we generally only ever get to play on a Saturday. That's once a week for around 6 hours. You know, it's a pretty tight window. You're not going to get a lot of practice in. What you can do, and what I have been doing lately, and I found this helps great on terms of what guns I want to level up and what attachments I want to unlock for them, go into the firing range. You can go in any time of the week you want, you can practice on some dummies, you can go through a training course, and you have every weapon and every attachment available. So go ahead and try some stuff out, see what is comfortable for you and your playstyle. It's a good way just to kind of practice your shooting, but I definitely recommend it just so that you're not trying to get accustomed to your accuracy when you're in game. Another thing, you may see a gun there that you want to use and, you know, you're trying to get kills with it. You've gotten a couple of kills, but you feel it's not right for you. There's plenty of videos out there from me and other guys going through meta weapons and what ones are the best to be using in the playtest at the moment. Recommendations I would make, you've got the M4A1, you've got the FAL, the AS Val, the Chris Vector, all fantastic choices. If you are purely focused on getting kills and scoring objectives, I would focus on these weapons. Stay away from snipers. LMGs aren't fantastic right now. If you want to get the most amount of kills and the highest score possible, stick to the assault rifles and the SMGs. Now the next one's very important, especially if you're playing those 127 players on each side kind of maps, is you're going to want to stick to the edge of the map. If you go into the center of the map, I mean, it's great if you're there for a meat grinder, kind of kill fest, you want to get a couple of kills and then die. But if you want to play it smart, if you want to actually help your team and get objectives, stick to the edges of the map, you know, stay relatively to the edge and work your way into the objectives from there. If you're a squad leader, put down a squad beacon. If you've got a vehicle, you know, keep the vehicle somewhere where you and your teammates can spawn on it, and yeah, it's a lot more effective than just running in and stepping on a claymore. Now, one thing I really like about Battlebit Remastered is the incentive for teamwork. You can be rewarded greatly if you work together with your team. Now, that can be difficult. I know it can be difficult. I generally play by myself. But what I'll do is when I get into a squad, I'll check over the microphone and see who else in the squad is actually willing to communicate. You know, sometimes you might find a couple of guys that are willing to team up and actually follow you around, you follow them around, resupply each other, stuff like that. And that's fantastic. You have some of the best games when you're able to utilize this effectively. If, you know, you've got people in your squad that are just screaming or hot micing, try another squad. You could do it on the redeploy screen. Most time squads are open, they're not locked. Go in, you know, see who's talking. If not, start your own squad. You get to be a squad leader. You can put down the spawn beacons and you can make your squad work the way you want them to play. You know, if that doesn't work, just get rid of them out of your squad. There's literally no excuse for it, you know? I've been trying to start some squads recently. I really like playing as medic, but squad leader is also a really useful class when it's played properly. And the final tip I'm going to give you for today is you're going to need to stop blaming yourself for your parents' divorce, Chris. It's weighing on your mind and it's affecting your performance in game. There's nothing you could have done about it. You were 6 years old and your mother's a slag. So just try and forget about it. And, you know, you've moved on. You're 35 now. You're keeping yourself awake at night. You nearly crashed the car on the way home from work today. How are you expected to perform in the field of operations if you can't even manage your own life? So please, Chris, for all of us, get some help. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. If you found these tips useful, let me know down in the comments. If you've got any tips of your own that you think might be beneficial for the rest of us, leave them down in the comments below. Of course, leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.